hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Going on entertain. So today I'm coming to y'all with another video. And we're talking Hollywood hot topics. So we talk about some of the salacious news and Hollywood. Okay, so first, y'all, yesterday, right? I was at a music video, and I was a part of this music video, right? So it was like a 70s type video. So when I tell y'all I gagged, so I go there. Me and my friend went. It was paid or whatever. Not that that matters. We get there and I'm sitting down, right? So mind you, I wasn't really peeping everybody that was there. Next thing you know, girl, I gagged. I see a girl with a champagne buzz cut. Now, there's not a lot of girls with a champagne buzz cut. Guess who? Jay Lamina. Girl, I about oh my God. So here's the thing. She doesn't look approachable at all. I'm talking about like she had a mean mug. I'm giving y'all a little story time before I get into the topics. Okay? Y'all know I'm always gonna tell y'all this. Yeah. I could have saved this for members, but I got something else for members. So she's sitting there, whatever. I guess she was in charge of wardrobe. That's what I'm guessing. I gagged because I did not think that I would be like in the same room with her like ever. She does live down here, but I was just gagged because y'all known I've said some stuff and made some like jokes and stuff about her. I don't know if she's ever watched my channel. My friend says she mean mugged me a little bit. So I'm like, ooh. I didn't end up going up to her because I'm the type of person, if I see that like, you feel me, your energy isn't like, you feel me? Like you might not be having the best day. A camera was filming her doing something. I was like, let me not, because the last thing I need is for her to size me. Another thing, I hate being rejected too. So I was like, no, I'm not like, no. I'm just acting like I don't know who the heck she is. And I did that. Should I have went up to her, you guys? What do you guys think? Should I? The video was fun though. It was like, hey, it was fun. Take a look, y'all. A little backstage action behind the scenes. That's me, y'all.
Hey, Jerry, when they go together, make sure they face this way and not this way.
I can't tell them what to do when they dance.
Fair enough.
Come on.
So it was like a 70s type theme video. My back aching right now. It was a 70s type theme like video or whatever, and I think she was in charge of like the wardrobe and stuff. So yeah, sorry girl, if you do come across this, I just did come with you because like I ain't know if it was Prussia, if she was in a good weed. Yeah, so I just ignored it altogether. So yeah, that was my little story time for the day. Okay. All right, first I wanted to get into, guys, is the Nene interview. So Nene, of course, did the interview with Carlos King. Here's the thing with Nene doing this interview in specific. It makes it looks like she hasn't accomplished anything since Housewives. It makes it looks like she's still stuck in that time frame and she's bitter about it. That's the bad thing when it came to this interview. Even though I think that this interview in general was not negative, and it was actually had some positive moments in it because we got to really see Nene glow. Nene to me is at her happiest right now. Besides what's going on with her son, you could kind of tell that she's at peace with herself, which is kind of nice. Okay. So here's some tidbits from the interview. She was talking about how she's met Drew before and only watches clips of the show online. This I don't believe. I think she watches the show for real. I don't think she like watches every episode, but I think she'll watch an episode here and there just to see what they're up to. I just don't think that she watches it off of clips. Y'all got to understand, this lady literally put the cast together to pitch the show. Right now, I'm in the process of working on something. I'll be stuck on it forever. You feel me? Because it's like, that's like your baby. You can't tell me she hasn't watched the episode since she left. I think that's pure cap. The cap is still on your head, Nene. It's a cute cap, though. Okay? It has a ponytail. Right? I like the cap. It's cute. Huh? She says that they're sitting in a house that she built and it seems like it's tumbling down. The house is tumbling down. I'll agree with that 100%. I feel like this season has been so lackluster. I watched it the other day, the episode. That's why I don't even recap it like that anymore. It's like so boring. It's like filler every scene. Every scene to me is a filler scene. It's to the point where their mid-season trailer, they had to use a literal a fake fight in their mid-season trailer. When you got to do that, you're in trouble. Like, there's nothing funny about that. If you got to use a scene where girls are like, oh, you stupid B, you stupid B, at the end they laugh, and you put that in a trailer as if they're actually really fighting, something got to get done, because that's like crazy. That's some stuff that you put in a Secrets Revealed episode. Them fake fighting. That's crazy. She says that the direction of the show changed when Kenya joined. I think that Kenya helped the show. I don't think she made it negative, in my opinion. Because if Kenya not have joined the moment that she did, and thank God for Carlos not agreeing with her and just kissing her butt and say, yeah, Kenya made it worse. The show would just have gotten repetitive. Nobody wants to keep watching the same cast over and over again. Kenya added a sort of difference to the show, and she kind of made the show a little bit more exciting when she did join. And she created more moments, iconic moments, when she did join. So it's not like she didn't add anything to the show. She made it better. Was she, being the most honest? No. But guess what? It was entertaining. That's what the show needed at the time. Phaedra and the rest of the cast, I don't think could have held that season together in seasons forward without Kenya being there. And she acknowledges Kenya's importance to the show. So it's not like she's acknowledging that. But she can't say that the show turned negative once Kenya joined and people started faking storylines just because of her. She's not the only one that fakes storylines. Portia fakes storylines as well. Being a vegan, Portia. That to me was one of the funniest storylines Portia ever done. You think with those thick thighs and that belly and that booty, you think you are vegan? Huh, Portia? Okay. Remember when she went vegan? That was to me was the key when I remember that season. I'm like, okay, Portia, you're vegan, all right. You're eating up white meat and not eating it in your stomach. You're eating it up in another way. That's how you're vegan. You talking about vegan, man. Another thing she mentioned is that she made $10,000 on her first season, $5,000 on season 1 reunion. She made $50,000 on season 2, and season 3 she made $100,000, which is almost at $150K for the first 3 seasons. That is so ridiculous. The fact that Bravo pays them literally pennies to be able to do some of the things that they do is really pathetic, because that show literally created Housewives as to what it is now. So it's really disgusting that they're doing this. Why they paid them so little the second and third season to me is crazy, because the first season kind of popped off. I get first season, then they're not getting paid that much. But the third season, especially $100,000 at that time was a lot of money. But looking at it now, it should have been $500,000, because come on now, they were getting ratings in the millions back then. Of course, it's easier to get it back then than now, but you still got to take into effect that their stories were interesting at that time, and they put a lot of work in as a cast to make the show as good as it was. So it's really kind of pathetic that Bravo was paying them that little. And I kind of agree now with Bethany's union. Another thing that she mentioned, she said that producers, they asked her to sit with Cynthia, and she didn't think she was housewife material. The way that she talked about Nene in this interview to me was the key, because she talked about Cynthia as if Cynthia was like a fangirl. She was like, ooh, I'm sitting with Nene. Like that type of thing. And to this day, into this interview, she's still shading Cynthia. We're not gonna go on this, banter how Cynthia's a villain. We're not doing that, Nene. Like, we're not gonna believe that. I don't care how much you dye your hair, to look more innocent than Cynthia. Cynthia's no villain. I'm sorry. I think she stands up for herself more than people give her credit for, but we're not gonna make it seem like Cynthia's some nasty bitch because we know she's not. Cynthia's about as soft as Portia's Big Debbie cakes. They're soft. Okay? Like, no, we're not gonna do that. Making it seem like Cynthia's some vindictive like, I don't get why Nene has so much pressure with Cynthia when Cynthia was so close with her and y'all fell out over a man that she's not even with anymore. Like, get over it. Like, come on now. That part really irritated me. The fact that she still is on the whole Cynthia train and Cynthia not being cool with Cynthia anymore. I feel like she really lost a true friend. I feel like Cynthia was really her true friend and really was her ride or die. And you really F something up that was good. I think Nene has trust issues like me. Okay. So we relate in that. I don't trust too many people. Okay. So I get it. She said she was dating the African guy. I can't pronounce the man's name, child. And he was legally married, but was going through a divorce. And said she did not meet him before Greg passed away. And that she is not, Kim to his Big Papa. And says that Big Papa wife is named Kim. Isn't that crazy? So Big Papa's name, his wife that he was with when he was messing around with Kim is named Kim. And now she's back with Kim. He's back with Kim, not Kim Zolciak, but the other Kim, his real wife. So that to me was kind of funny that she mentioned that because I didn't know that happened. But even though he was going through a divorce, it still kind of makes the quote kind of hypocritical. It does. It still does. Because Kim Zolciak claims that Big Papa was going through a divorce. Because it's all about what people say they're going through. Because they could say they were going through a divorce, meanwhile they were never like she's not with the guy anymore, right? The African dude that she was dating with. Who knows if she, even though he divorced the guy, she claims he divorced the guy as of this interview, right? Who knows if he's not going to get back with her and they get remarried again, or they get together again, or he says that, oh, we're divorced, but meanwhile legally, because I don't think Nene would legally check that. She'll probably just take his word for it. Y'all not even really divorced. Y'all just separated. So it's all about semantics. So it still is hypocritical, Nene. I'm sorry. She says that Kenya and Portia were great additions, which is good. Thank you for giving them their flowers. And she says that her and Candy called production and told them to keep Portia. She was on the chopping block. Carlos confirmed this and claimed that Portia was going to get fired after her season 5 performance. And they were going to fire her. But her and Candy called to save Portia. This is why I never will like Portia to 100% maximum. I like her like 20% because of what she did to Candy. Candy helped you keep your job and you turned on her the way that she did. I'm sorry. If I was Candy, I couldn't forgive you for that. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. You mean to tell me I literally saved you from going broke and I literally helped you make millions and then you gonna turn on me and say I tried to drug you and try to ARP you? Candy's better than me. I'm sorry. Ain't no going to your wedding. Fuck ya. How about that? Like, people tend to forget what you do for them. Like, come on. Like, that to me is crazy. And the fact that Nene said it speaks volumes because Nene could have just not included Candy's name in that, and she could have just took the credit for it as herself and be like, "I'm the one who called. I'm the one." But no, she made sure to mention Candy. That speaks volumes. I just had to put that in there. So ain't that crazy? Anyways, she says that season 6 is the best cast. We're not gonna get that cast back. I hate how people make their cast wishes and they put Phaedra in there. Phaedra is gone. Phaedra's not coming back. She's on Married to Medicine. They're not gonna bring her from franchise to franchise to franchise. It's just not gonna happen. So stop. I'm sick of these wish lists.
1,000. So she said we only made 20,000, and I'm about to take 10 to my mama. And I was, yeah. That's what y'all stopped your life for, which I never had one. 20,000. Say that, a 20, a Twinkie.
Up. Okay, so yeah, that's season 6 cast. We're not gonna get back. We're only gonna get what we have now plus subtractions or additions from the cast, which they need to make a lot of subtractions or just start from scratch like they did with New York because it's just so boring. I was watching, I'm like, this is so boring. Like, damn, like it's like watching paint dry. Damn. So then she says the show needs Kenya, and she never saw her as the star of the show, and said that Cynthia was in alliance with Housewives and production to stop her back. Now, this is where Nene loses me. Let's not do the Cynthia thing. How would Cynthia have any power to stop your bag when Cynthia herself couldn't even save her own bag and got kicked off the show? And when the times that she was there, a lot of people called her boring every time. Now they want her back though because they don't like Sonya, and she played a more neutral role than Sonya did. So they're realizing how much she's worth now. But back then we couldn't stand and see on the screen because we would be bored, we would be yawning. So how was she going to stop your bag? That's where Nene loses me. I like the interview a lot because we got a lot of like, it was like a reminiscing type of interview, which I really like. So it like brought back memories, and they talked a lot about some stuff that happened in the first couple of seasons. When Carlos came aboard, shout out to Carlos King. He really does him a big one. Just not even with this interview, but just in life. I still don't like him reviewing shows because I feel like it devalues his brand. Sorry, my brand, face ass. I'm just saying, it devalues him. Like, it makes you one of us, and it's like you're better than that. That's just what I think. You feel me? Like, it's like you're better than like. It'd be one thing if he reviews his own shows, then it's like okay, because you could give us some behind the scenes detail. But you're reviewing a whole other franchise show of a whole nother network. That to me is crazy. As a producer yourself, like that is like wild. Cast, I get doing that, cast members, but as a producer, I just feel like it makes you lose some sort of like credential. You know what I mean? I love the interview. I cannot wait for part 2 because that's when we get into the lawsuit. So the lawsuit is where we're gonna get into the real nitty gritty of things. So I cannot wait for that to happen because I just know that she's gonna answer honestly because Carlos isn't just gonna let her ride the fence and not, spill what's really needed to be spilled. Okay. Now let's talk Joseline. This interview was so BS. I'm sorry, Shade Room. I'm sorry. Ooh. This was so BS. Because they asked her some questions and we got a little bit of answer of the big legs, but it didn't seem like an interview to me. It seemed like a key. Like I was just having fun. It was like a catch up. It didn't seem like an interview. The end of the questions when they asked, I feel like were unnecessary. I didn't really care about some of the little funny questions that they had towards the end. That could have been left out. I feel like they could have went a little bit more into the whole cabaret and some of the fallouts that went in between the cast. Like, I haven't seen an interview done with Joseline. She'll never do an interview with me, probably. I ain't gonna say that because you never know. Okay, you never know. But like, I haven't seen an interview where people have asked her in specifics about the show. What happened to Lollipop? You feel me? Like nobody has ever asked her that. Like those are the things I want to know. Like why did Lollipop leave the cabaret? Like you feel me? Like those are the things I want to know. Why did you allow those certain girls to come back after certain things that they said about you? If Big Lex would have returned, would you let her? Well, she did. She wouldn't answer that probably because she acted as if she didn't know Big Lex, as if she was some random bag lady.
About what happened in Vegas. Like, can you give us
In Vegas?
Child of the interview girl. She said Vegas girl. Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want to come and pay me. She probably listened to it to get ready for the interview before she walked in. Vegas was stuck in her head. Child, that happened in Fort Lauderdale. Okay? I told y'all she was locked up in Fort Lauderdale in Pompano. Okay? She was locked away in Pompano.
Well, at
I ain't
the
been to
fight.
Vegas in like a year.
No, where was the fight? The Floyd fight.
Oh, Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I said, girl, why
I'm
didn't you
used to-
put me in locations?
My bad. I'm used to the fights being in Vegas. Okay, so we saw the aftermath, but what caused that situation?
The performance?
the fight, with you and Lex, and then you were taken like to jail and stuff like that. Were you scared?
First of all, that whoever that lady is, I don't even know who she is.
Okay.
I could see the lady right now, right here, and I'd be like, lady, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Sorry
who
to
you are.
that man. Sorry to that woman.
Sorry to that woman. I wouldn't know who that woman was if I saw that woman right now, right here in the shade room. I would be like, I don't know who that woman is.
Okay, so this unknown woman, what is it that, like, what caused it? Because I saw someone throw like some water or something. So was that what it was, or was there something like underlying that? Okay, so what about?
So she doesn't really answer in specifics after this was shown, just so you guys know and save y'all some time. No shade room. It was cute. Sorry. I'm just saying, like, it didn't tell me anything that I didn't know before. That's why I'm like, okay, like, it is what it is. It was cute though. Okay. Joseline was like liked in the interview. Like, she was like bubbly. It didn't look like she was off the powder donuts allegedly. Like, she was, happy. She didn't really answer that in specifics, but we do now know, confirmed for sure, Big Legs does have a case out on her. Try my bad. Big Legs does have a case out on her 100% because she says, oh, I have a couple felonies. I got a couple felonies. I got a couple open cases, little misdemeanor, bitch. And I'm not talking about Missy Elliott, misdemeanor. So that's 100% confirmed. She does have a case out open on her. Another thing too that was funny that a lot of people pointed out was she was making fun of Raven for having 4 felonies, but you do too, Joseline. So it's hypocritical, low key. I forgot about that to mention that on my recap. That's so hypocritical. You got all the felonies and open cases now, and now you want to make fun of Raven for hitting on her boyfriend. It's not right, but shoot, don't be you calling the kettle black. You hypocritical, okay? And then also they talk a little bit about the arrest, okay? When she was getting drug out like Beyonce on the Rainy Alarm video. I can't let you go, damn it, I let you go. Get her back on the road, I let you go. Instead of what Beyonce said, Jocelyn said, leave me alone. I've been doing this too long. I'll be damned if I see another white man touch on my arm. Okay, she was screaming that during the arrest. She says that she was very scared for her life and that she was praying during the time during that arrest. I said, I know you damn liar. Praying to what? The powder gods? Joseline gonna start capping on these interviews. Like, oh, for real. Because when she said that, I said, I know you lying. That whole time you was cussing them, calling them all types of F words and gay this and gay that. What prayer is that? I know that couldn't have been in the Old Testament or Ephesians. That was just you mad. There was no prayer, Joseline. Okay? Like, stop the cap now. I'm just saying. That was funny as she mentioned that, really.
It's the cap for me.
Yeah, the cap is on your hair, on the top of your head.
The cap is
the
on
wig
your
is the
hair.
cap.
The wig is the cap. Okay, like for real, the wig is the cap. Something she did during the interview, they made like a song right then and there. I thought that was cool. I've never seen that done on an interview before, especially with an artist. So that was really, really cool that they did that. And more interviews need to do that too, because they'll test their musical talent and skills and abilities. So I really, really like that they included that during the interview. She talked a little bit about the cabaret and how she wants it like to be like a tour type of thing. Next season, they might as well go international, go to Dubai and see if you could get away with some of the things that you do here in the US. That'll be interesting. Okay. She invited Shade Room out to go see her perform. And she said the moment she got out of jail, she went right back to work. Okay. I went right back to work. Okay. I clock in, I clock out. I go right back to work. She said she went right back to work like she was about to go and punch into Target. I said, girl, You about to go film with Zeus, which is work, but I'm just saying it's the way she puts it in as if it's like a corporate job, which is hilarious to me. Just is the key. The interview is, like I said, lighthearted. We didn't learn too much. It wasn't too long either. It seemed more like a catch up more than an interview to me. This was filmed literally the day of the release of the footage of the arrest, so she probably has more to say now than then. Okay, let me see if I forget another. Yeah, not really much after the interview. Like I said, with the Lex thing, she said she don't know that lady. Okay, apparently, right? Next I wanted to get into, you guys, is Love and Hip Hop. Now this is funny. Love and Hip Hop and MTV. MTV, they need to give Love and Hip Hop Atlanta this season a moon man because they're doing the damn thing. They're doing the damn thing. They need a moon man. They need a moon man. They need a moon man. Like they really do. Because Chaotic has got the girls in a frenzy. Okay. He cut them dreads off, and that droopy face has making them go insane. Right. So basically people are pitting them against each other, and not even people, it's really Chaotic pitting them against each other because Chaotic has messed with them both. I believe sexually, of course. Amy says they've taken naps together, but during the show, she kind of mentions how Chaotic has a big chaos down in his nether regions. And, Erica says that, they have fondled and done things before. Now he is with Erica Banks now currently, which to me is still crazy. Erica, you sure know how to pick them. I mean, damn. Like, really? You really do know how to pick them. So they got into a little online spiffle online due to some blogs posting some clips when it comes to the recent Love and Hip Hop episode. So one of the most recent Love and Hip Hop episodes, we kind of see Chaotic sort of cheering up, not cheering up, not even like kind of encouraging Erica, like, oh, that's my girl Erica, da, 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 da. And she commented something on Shade Room's post, and Erica Banks clapped back at her because she was being slick on Shade Room's post about it. And then we get the post after that was done. So he said, my baby hairs are bigger than her career. If she would just relax them strong shoulders and breathe out, she wouldn't be so tight. Sis needs a nap. So that preceded, of course, Amy to post this. Something about Amy though rubs me the wrong way. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Like, I don't know. Like when I watch the show, I'm like, I don't like you. Like, something about her is off. Like, I don't know what it is. So Amy put this on Instagram. She said, last time I speak on this, I do not want Chaotic. I told him he for everybody. That's when he reached out and grabbed for Erica. I bowed out the situation. Erica just commented that I'm delusional. As you see, he brought her my same wig, but she extended her baby hair. I'm telling you, her baby hairs are giving extendo eyelashes, right? He put her in the same exact outfit as me 3 weeks, and boom, she became delusional. I personally think they look cute together. Let them be happy. Now check that. Big booty Phaedra voice. Okay. I live for the Phaedra insert. Now this is a little bit messy because Chaotic. Why would you buy them the same outfit and the same wig? And sorry, Amy word better. I love Erica though. Erica to me on this season, I like her. I really didn't think I was gonna like her. I'm sorry. I was just like, this girl, she's gonna get a bad edit. Like, she gonna rub people the wrong way. I really like her on this season. She minds her business. She does her thing. It doesn't seem like she's coming on the show to be messy. It doesn't seem like she's coming on the show to start up any drama with any of the cast members, girls in specifics. It seems like she's just coming on the show to promote her career and get her bag and walk out because we know how her label does, allegedly. So it's like, I like her. But Amy, not too much. But when it comes to bitch stole my look and nigga, Amy wins. Okay? The look looks better. Sorry, Erica. Chaotic did kind of speak up on the situation, which y'all know how I feel about Chaotic. I've said this numerous times. Be careful, Amy. I mean, Erica. Just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. He said, Erica appreciate me and you still sneaking around with your ex-fiance. So don't get mad that you fumbled the bag. Just make sure your fiance has something to bring to your table other than an appetite. And Erica wore it better. That's why I put it all. That's why I put y'all in the same outfits and hair. This the messy nigga shit I be talking about. Cardi, me. I'm just saying, real niggas don't do this. I'm just saying, but okay, we go let y'all have that, Erica. To me, Erica could do a lot better. I feel like she deserves a lot better than him. He's probably the type that probably is still cheating out on her. Hopefully he's still not in contact with Hennessy, but that's besides the point, allegedly. So I'm just saying, Erica just needs to be a lot more careful when it comes to stuff like this because I feel like she's getting such a good I wouldn't say edit, but people are seeing such a different side of her. The last thing you want to do is ruin your run on Love and Hip Hop, being known for being in a relationship throuple type of situation. Like, we really want the focus to just be on your music, which so far, a huge focus on her storyline has been her music, which to me is really, really good because that's all we've been seeing is her music, her performing. We've heard a lot of her songs throughout the show. That's what we want. We don't want to see this throuple situation. It's just not cute. It's not a good look. She's above this. All right. Next, I wanted to get into, you guys, is T.S. Madison. Now, T.S. Madison, I like this. The way that she addressed the whole Just Hilarious situation, the whole trans issue, transaction, because I'm a trans in action. Okay. The way she addressed the whole situation made me gain so much respect for her. Not only did she speak eloquently, she still cussed the mother out, motherfucker. She cussed them out, especially Tasha K. Tasha K to me is a prime example why I don't trust people. Because you went to this lady, you've been to this lady house before, like y'all hung out, and all of a sudden you like snaked her out over somebody you blatantly dissed and called a man yourself. Tasha K has called Just Hilarious and said that she looked like a man. But then you're siding with her when it comes to this whole trans issue and her feeling a way about that video that a transgender woman made on TikTok. But you're literally a part of the problem because you're saying that she looked like a man. And I'm glad T.S. Madison cussed her out the way that she did in this video. Not only did she do that, but T.S. Madison made a great point in this video by literally pushing the fact of, I feel like we're being distracted by issues like this while the government is doing things behind the scenes. Because most trans women, one, don't think like that TikTok video that was shown where the lady basically says, oh, you guys don't own periods. You guys don't own, the stuff that she was saying that was really ignorant. Most trans women don't believe in stuff like that. They don't believe in certain terms that T.S. Madison addressed in this video when it comes to this, especially with this TikTok video.
It doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Now, for those of you that
You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
So, of course, she talked about that video and addressed it, and she just did it the correct way because I feel like there is a rhetoric being put out there that is forcing certain groups to be against each other while the government puts out policies that may not benefit us. They take away stuff that's going to hurt us while we're arguing about people calling each other cis instead of just woman. Worried about being called cisgender women instead of just being called women while they're doing stuff in the background. So she made a great point when it came to this, and I'm glad that she made the video when she did. The lady wasn't even I don't believe she was even in the US while all this was going on, so she couldn't even, go on and address. And I'm glad that she waited. I think the biggest mistake she would have made was to react off of impulse and go live when when all of this was going down. start tweeting, start Instagramming. She waited until it was appropriate enough to, sit down and talk about it in a I don't think it was in an angry manner. I already see videos of people saying, "Oh, TS," because y'all know they clip stuff and then they put it out there. Like she even said in this interview, that's what a lot of these bloggers and Instagram pages do. They'll like clip stuff. Oh, TS Madison angrily responds to women. Oh my God. Meanwhile, she was really angry at what Tasha K was saying, but not at what Just Hilarious was saying. Because Tasha K was just hopping on a bandwagon to defend Just Hilarious in spite of Maddie because she just wanted to shade Maddie. And Tasha K posted T.S. Madison's passport, and it said it is prior to 2019. I don't know when she took that picture. This is why I don't trust people. I'm telling you, like I swear, it never fails. This is why you cannot get close with people that you meet, one, over the internet, and two, you don't get a chance to know them before you letting them in your home. Because how did she get a picture of this lady passport? And it didn't look like it's something you got off of Google. It looks like a handheld picture. It was in a hand. That's why I got trust issues, y'all. Y'all be, oh, Pio, why don't you trust people? That's why. Because of stuff like that. Apparently, TS still hasn't gotten a sex change from male to female from that picture, as we can see. Who knows if it's edited or not, allegedly. But from that picture, that's what it said. If she chooses to keep it like that, who cares? People are still going to be ignorant anyways and call her a man. So why does it even matter? Like, come on now. Thank you to TS for informing us in an eloquent way. I really feel like she did it in the most appropriate way. I don't think she was disrespectful. She didn't say anything out of line. She addressed the people that needed to be addressed. She even called out Dia Hughley for claiming and stating and quoting TS for something that she didn't even say. He just went off of what a blog said or something he read. So I love the video, and she did her big one. Okay. Next, I want to get into, y'all. They're doing like this Netflix documentary. Not gonna lie, I'm telling y'all, when I watched the trailer, I at least watched it 4 times because I'm like, wait, maybe I missed Nikki. I rewinded it because I'm thinking maybe I started watching the video after after a certain time, and I missed Nikki's part in the video. Nope, she's not gonna be in the Netflix documentary. Her and Missy Elliott did not give legal rights for them to use their music, clips like that, right? Here's the thing. My only problem with this documentary, Ice Spice shouldn't have been included. That to me was the ultimate slap in the face to just female rappers and a spit in the face to female rappers. Why is Ice Spice in this documentary? This girl hasn't even been out for a year yet. Who knows if she's gonna wake up one day and say, I don't want to do music anymore. I just want like write for other people or something. Who knows that? That to me is crazy. Why is she in this documentary? And I don't even hate Ice Spice. I'm no Ice Spice hater. It's just facts. That is, to me, is insane. All these rappers that are out there that have been grinding out for years, and y'all put her in the documentary, and y'all probably not even gonna show them, not a bit. They could have kept this. They really could have. Y'all really could have kept this. I'm sorry. And I doubt Trina didn't give them permission. Because no offense, it's not like, you feel me, like she's the type to really, I'm too good for this. Trina's not that type of girl. Netflix is a big company. She would be like, okay, yes, of course, I want you guys to pay tribute to me and my music. Did you guys think not to reach out to her? Because the only people that was stated as to not giving permission to use their music and likeness was Missy and Nikki. The documentary hasn't aired yet, so who knows if they're going to be included in it. But the fact that they were even in the trailer in Ice Spice was to be insane. Like, I literally watched it 4 times. Like, what the is this? Before social media even caught up to it. At first, I saw it on Twitter. So I watched it. I'm like, okay, I can't rewind. I'm like, okay, now I'm missing Nikki. I don't see nothing pink. I see the girl with the pink on Malono. I think that was her name. Her name. I'm like, no, Nikki. I said, fuck this shit. This isn't it. What the fuck? Not even a Foxy Brown. I just feel like it's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face. Nikki and Missy, I get it, because if they don't give permission, what are they gonna do? Their hands are tied. That makes sense. But all these other people I don't even see on there. Y'all could even put Erica Banks on there. If we want to keep it that. She's been out there longer. Okay. She's at least put in the work. Ice Spice has put in the work, but to me, she's too new to be included in a documentary about female rap. The history of female rap. Like that really has to sink in. A hip hop docu-series. Come on. Oh, this world has hit a new low. Y'all might as well put Jada and Alexis on there. Fuck, Krishan. Put it survive all the time. Y'all might as well put her on there. Everybody gets a try. Everybody's in the docu-series. Shit. I'm just saying. All right, next I wanted to get into you guys is NLE Choppa. Speaking of more bad decisions, he did basically sampled a Hot in Here sample. Nelly, you shouldn't have green lighted this. I thought this was low-key one of those what is it called? Not reels. A parody. I thought it was a parody. I really thought it was a parody that when I first seen the video, but apparently it is a sample. It really is a sample that he used of Nelly. Nelly probably never even listened to the song and just kind of check marked it and took the check from him because he thought NLE Choppa was going to make a lot of money from this. No, it's giving Flavor Flav. It looks like a Flavor Flav parody. Okay. And it looks like French Prince of Bel-Air, the intro. You know, that's what it was giving to me. I don't like this. Y'all need to stop sampling these classics and ruining them. If you were at least gonna do it, you could at least made it like a slower version. And this the thing with sampling. And I'm no producer and I'm no mixer. I have a vending machine in a music studio. That's the closest I have to music, girl. Okay, that's the closest in reach I got to music. You hear me? And another thing too, y'all need to start working with more black producers. I noticed most producers that I know I come in contact with, they're white. That's bad. We need to start gatekeeping. I'm just saying. But anyways, with samples, I feel like when you use a sample on a song, I feel like you shouldn't use too much of the sample. It needs to. That's the word, sample. This to me was a parody. You said hot in here. You played the high, I'm getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. You even use the chorus. That's too much of a sample. That's an entree, bitch. And you just take something. No, you just gave him. You gave him half the song. It was a half the song back. Okay, I bet I want a refund on my song. You feel like I'm talking about the song such a baddies at this point. Like for real, that like no, this was not good at all. I hated it. It was cringy to me. It was too cringy at the point too. And not even that. It's like you're paying tribute and you're low-key mocking the song and making a horrible version out of it because you had the Band-Aid under your eye, you had the basketball headband on. No. Two last things I wanted to get into. Some of those reality television sort of tea. Basketball Wives Orlando is currently filming right now. Shout out to Spilling BBWT. Here are some of the girls that you guys can expect to see on the show. Her name is Nikki Nicole, as you guys are seeing on the screen. My only thing is, I hope these girls are really from Orlando, okay? Are they really from the I-4 or not? I want to know. Don't be bringing nobody from no other state and bring them down here. They have to be from Orlando. Like that to me, I don't get shows because Megan's on there and Megan's not from Orlando. Megan, you're from LA. Okay. Don't be bringing people from another state to be on a show about a franchise of girls in a state. That's crazy to me. Here are some more of the girls. Her name is Danielle and this is Morgan. And then we have Neek. When I said Neek, y'all thought of Neek and Night. No, this is the other Neek on YouTube. She's on there as well. They were taking their cast photos. Then we got Miss Megan James. And then I don't know her name though. I'm sorry, y'all. So this was them filming basically their cast photo, you guys. And here are some of them on set as well. They're actually pretty gorgeous. And I like that the fact that they're going for a younger crowd, which will be better because the older you go for reality shows, the shorter the show's ability to last is going to be because they're going to be dried up prunes by the time you know it, and you can't keep filming with a huge age gap. That's, I think, one of the biggest problems on Housewives of Atlanta. They're a little bit too old at this point. Sorry. They need to go for a younger crowd. And they recently had a dinner recently, and this was the seating arrangements. So we see there's a girl named Mackenzie, Neek, Mulan. Megan seems like she's in the middle of the table. So is Megan giving leader of the pack, head of the girls? They might be bowing down to her because she has been on reality television numerous times before. We will see when the season airs. I cannot wait. Okay. And also, and the fact they live down here, interview, yeah, interview, yeah. Okay. Speaking of more reality TV shows, Mob Wives, you guys, Renee and Carla. Oh, jump scare Renee. Let me stop. I like Renee. They had went on TikTok and they were talking about if they were to do a show again. They said they would be okay with Karen, Ramona, and Natalie Garcia returning. Carla says that she won't film with Love. Y'all know Love. And they don't speak to Drita, but they will be open to her coming back. I heard Drita cannot stand them. The biggest mistake VH1 did was letting go of Mob Wives. One of their big mistakes. They made a lot of big mistakes. Mob Wives should have never been let go. You guys should have never stopped the I Love Money series. New York should have been given her own show and kept it going. It's like you guys let go of what made you guys VH1. What the fuck? Because one guy decided to unalive somebody. How is that everybody else's fault? Like, the fuck? That's like somebody on YouTube committing unaliving and everybody gets demonetized. Like, that's not fair. Like, I didn't do it. Like, why should I get punished? So they shouldn't have let Mob Wives go. I really feel like they should have kept Mob Wives going and maybe went for a younger crowd and maybe did like a legacy version of Mob Wives and kept the older cast. Okay? Let me know what y'all think about this Hollywood Hot Topics. I know it's a lot to digest, and it was nice to talk to y'all. Okay, make sure if you guys do want to hit the key, Cash App is right there, and make sure you guys please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about these topics in this video.
No personal thing.